Guys, it's Jill again, outside. I'm gonna try and keep the boobs out of it today, but I didn't want to put my shirt on. I'm trying to get some sun before I head out to yoga. I wanted to talk today about giving ourselves credit for how far we've come. If you guys have been in this group for even just a few weeks, or since it started with Nicola, or just since it started with me, whatever, and you're still here, and you're still listening, and you're still reading the comments and posts, chances are you've heard something, even if it's just a little something. And every little thing we hear about this inside-out understanding is helpful, because it changes how we see the world. And so that's really cool, and it's really important. And it's only when we think we haven't come far enough, we haven't learned enough, we're still feeling anxious. It's when we're beating ourselves up for what we're not seeing yet, or insights we haven't had yet, or that however we still are feeling. That's when we get stuck again. But when we remember how we were at one point and how we are now, or the way we see things now compared to how we saw things before, it makes a huge difference. It builds upon itself. It changes the way your thoughts start coming. It changes the way you see the world. It changes you eventually. But every little thing builds on itself. So, remember that. Remember how far you've come. If you've seen anything, any little thing of this, if you've seen a little piece of evidence how thoughts create your experience and or thoughts create your feelings, if you've seen just one little piece of evidence, that's cool. And that's helpful. Forget about, I'm still anxious. Screw that. That doesn't matter. It's got nothing to do with anything that we're talking about here. This is not a cure for anxiety. This is seeing how life really works. And you will see every day differences in your life if you are aware and looking for them when you start to see this stuff. And having gratitude for that. I mean, how amazing is it to learn something like this that's completely opposite of what everybody else in the world thinks is happening? How cool is it to really know, or even just believe, that the world is inside out, that it comes from within us, not from outside? How cool is it to even have an inkling that other people and situations can't cause us to feel any particular way? How cool is that, right? Even if you don't get it yet, the fact that you're listening to these videos, something in it rings true, right? I didn't get it at first. I listened to Michael Neal for a couple months, and I knew it was true, but I didn't get it. It rang true to me, so I kept on listening. I listened to one video over and over again because I knew there was something true in it. I knew he was saying thoughts create our feelings, and I'm like, yeah, so what? But there was something about it that I knew if I could finally get it someday, it would change my life, and it did. Because someday did come, and I did finally get what that meant at a different level. So be grateful where you are right now, and know that if you stay in this conversation every day, you'll hear something else. If you're aware and you're open and I don't know, that's it. If you're aware and you're open. So I guess I will just end it there. But you're on the right track. If you listen to this, you're on the right track. You've seen so much so far. Be grateful for that. Forget about the frickin' anxiety, and just be grateful for what you have seen and where and what you know so far. You're doing great. That's it for now. Bye.